Hello, everyone. I'm gonna answer someone's question from Reddit regarding quitting weed. So, the post is my first day quitting weed was a total wash. So, this person writes, "Hi, fellows. So, my first day quitting weed was a total failure, but I expected as much because I still have a bunch of it left and began the attempt again. While stoned out of my gourd last night, I think about quitting weed every day because, to be honest, it just makes me feel all heavy and awkward, which is such a waste of my time and money. But on the flip side, I have been smoking almost every day for 20 years. My parents are hippies that still smoke too, and before I started smoking pot, I had terrible insomnia. I still can't sleep when I travel without gummies. It's awful. I'm actually afraid to even try to quit. It's such a habit and a comfort, like a pacifier for a baby. How can I prepare myself to really quit? I'm 44 years old, for Christ's sakes, I can't smoke my life away." Alright, I'm gonna break this down segment by segment. So, this person says that their first day of quitting weed was a total wash. Is that true? I would say no, it's not true. Because if you're taking a step in the right direction, then I think that's bravery. So this person was brave. It wasn't a total waste of time. That's a lie. And then this person says, the first day of quitting weed was a total failure. I just said it was not a failure. Failure is only if you stop pursuing the goal and remain a pot smoker per se, even though you want to quit. So that's not a failure, it's feedback. And then this person says they expected as much because they still have a bunch of it left. Alright, that's just the lesson right there. If you're gonna quit marijuana, get rid of all your marijuana left over. You can give it away, throw it out, get rid of your paraphernalia. You don't need reminders there to remind you of when you were smoking and get this flood of memories. It's gonna be distracting you, and it's not there to help you. It's gonna hold you back. So this person attempted it again while they were stoned out of their mind, basically. I respect the attempt, So there's also this saying though, it's like there's only do, right? There's no attempt. So it's like I'd recommend, maybe not smoking and then starting the journey, but I respect it though, They want to do this and I support it. So they said they think about quitting weed every day. That's a sign in my mind that, hey, I think marijuana is holding you back. And I'm not saying marijuana is bad. I'm just saying if you're having these thoughts, it's time. It's time to put this behind and just live without addictions. Alright, continued. They say, to be honest, it just makes me feel all heavy and awkward. Is that helping you on this journey of life? It's already hard enough. Is feeling heavy and awkward really gonna be beneficial? No, it sounds like baggage. So that's the number one thing you have to do is put the baggage down because we have a long way to go. So it's not gonna help you in the journey. I give you permission to do so. So yeah, they continue to say it's such a waste of their time and money. Time is one of the spiritual currencies. So to spend it frivolously is a tragedy. So I'm glad this person's aware of why they want to quit. That's a huge motivator to keep in front of their mind. Yeah, I am quitting because I want to reclaim my time. I'm gonna, invest my time doing better things rather than smoking and basically wasting my life. And you save up money, right? I mean, we work. A lot of us work to put that hard work money and just spend it on an addiction is not the way to go. So save time and money. All right, so then they continue. On the flip side, they've been smoking almost every day for 20 years. All right, so that makes me think, because not everyone is a one size fits all. It's an individual approach. So I would say, hey, why don't you like wean off slowly, right? If you've been doing this for a long time, if you just kind of quit just like that, your body isn't used to it. So, you know, you might be going on a roller coaster, you know what I mean? So there's choices, but you have to be disciplined. You have to know yourself to whether you can do the weaning off. Some people, it works for some people. I would recommend that. Go that path if you know you can do it. I mean, everybody can do it. If we're being honest with ourselves, you know. But if you think that no, just going cold turkey is the way, by all means, use your willpower, right? And this is crucial because you know they mention insomnia that I'm going to touch on right now. But look, they say their parents are hippies that still smoke too. So there's like that peer pressure factor, or oh, like relatives are smoking. So you want to be very mindful going into these scenarios when there's pretty much friends and they may offer you to smoke. So you're gonna have to have a plan beforehand. That way, when you see your parents, you're prepared to say no. I am committed to stop smoking weed because I want to save my time and my money. Period. You don't really have to explain much more than that. To keep pressing, it sounds like they have a problem, and you just have to be aware of that. Hey, maybe it's not the right time to see them for right now. Maybe like you know talking to them talking to them on the phone is the way to go for now until I get this under control. So this person said before they started smoking pot, they had terrible insomnia, and when you smoke marijuana and maybe to go to sleep, it's actually not helping you get great sleep, because you're not really having dreams. So expect to have some vivid dreams when you quit marijuana. And this just goes to my point, shows that, you know, bearing these problems is just making it worse. So let's address this now. So they say they can't sleep when they travel without gummies. It's awful. Hey man, lesson learned, right? It's like you get to a point where you say, you know what? Do I keep burying myself in the hole, or do I go back and fix what I've done? I choose the latter. I recommend you do the same. It's possible. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but it's possible. That's the main thing. You know, we can change basically. So they're afraid to even quit, to try to quit, because it's such a habit and a comfort. Look, trying, like I said, there's only do, in my opinion. And then it's a habit and a comfort. Look, it's going to take time to overcome this. So, look, don't expect to get this, perfect. If you fail, all right. What did you learn? Keep improving. So, this is my advice for this person. I hope this helps anyone else out there struggling with this or going through something similar. This person says they can't smoke their life away. I agree. The time is now. There's no perfect time to do this. I can help you. I'm going to put my link in the description below.